Biden taking Georgia today, along with Arizona, which was called last night. He now has a projected 306 electoral votes. When President Trump had that, he called it a landslide, and that is exactly the number that President Trump got 4 years ago.
We had a tremendous landslide electoral college victory, like people haven't seen in a long time.
Not only did we win the election, we had an electoral college landslide. Okay? It was a landslide.
And then it got bigger and bigger and wilder and wilder. And then we won by a lot. Don't forget, it was 306 to 223. That's a lot.
We had a massive landslide victory, as you know, in the Electoral College.
This was an excuse for the Democrats who lost an election, who actually got their ass kicked. 306 to 223. That's a pretty good shellacking.
Doesn't matter. He's the past. He lost. John King joins us. He's back at the Magic Wall. John, walk us through the loss.
I'll walk you through the loss or the Biden win, Anderson. People are saying it's pretty big, the Biden win. Let me show you. We finally projected today a state no Democrat had won since Bill Clinton in 1992. It is now for Joe Biden. A narrow lead, 14,172. There's a recount underway, but we are confident this one will stay in Biden's column. Not since 1992. You mentioned Arizona last night. Not since 1996 had a Democrat carried Arizona. Joe Biden leading there by a little more than 10,000 votes. Again, they're about done with the vote count. We are confident in this projection as well. The president did gain something today. We finally projected North Carolina. He has a lead there of about 74,000 votes. Still a few more to count there, but North Carolina, a close race, but that will stay red in this. But Anderson, when you think about the Biden victory, now that the map is complete, Joe Biden said he would win back the blue wall. He did. Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. And what the Democrats see hope for the future here is the map-changing win here and the map-changing win there. Again, 1992, 1996. If you go back in time, this was what the president called a landslide, overwhelming landslide, lopsided landslide. Well, Biden's win not only was impressive in that he delivered up here, map-changing in that he took those two back. We bring that up here. And as you noted, electoral college win, you might say there's some karma in that, 306 to 232. That's the same as it was 4 years ago. So if the president thinks it was a big landslide then, I guess we'd have to say it's a big landslide now.
And where does the popular vote stand tonight?
It's interesting when you look at the popular vote. Let me clear this out and bring this up for you. Let me clear this as well. Come back here. This is really fascinating to think about in this election because Joe Biden now has 78 million votes, more than 78 million votes. That is more votes than any candidate for president in American history. It's about 12.2 million more votes than Hillary Clinton received 4 years ago. So Biden, without a doubt, can say he has a mandate. But here's the challenge going forward. As you mentioned, the president, who has yet to accept the reality, one of the things we know he will do when he leaves is he will remember this. Because he has the second highest vote total, 72.7 million votes, the second highest vote total in American history. He increased his vote total from 4 years ago. So even as Joe Biden can claim that's more than anybody ever, you know the president is going to use that to say, I'm not going anywhere, even when he's out of the White House, Anderson.